All right, so good day, everyone. I just looked at the press briefing that Sean and Dwight Yorke would have had, and I just took a couple notes. And from this, I just want you all to give me your thoughts, your ideas, your perspective on our upcoming game against Cuba in Cuba at 4 p.m. on Friday. So I took some notes from the interview. So I just kind of want to go through some of the things. Tell me what you think. So the first one, as always, Dwight is a person who kind of holds his cards very close to his chest, saying that all 23 players are going, because he was asked. All 23 players are going from his squad. Obviously, we know that 3 players aren't there. I'll talk about that just now. But he has not even picked a captain as yet. I mean, obviously, he probably already has, but he's not going to mention it because the world of social media, things get around real quick, right? So he said that he's waiting last minute. Even so, probably waiting last minute to actually announce the squad. When asked about the 3 players who aren't there, Jamal Jackie said it was visa issues and late passport arrival. A little strange, but okay. Levi, well, said he has a slight injury. His medical team has been talking to Levi's medical team, and once again, Levi will be missing national football because of an injury. Kevin Molino, though, that is probably the most interesting of the three. He gave the term unfortunate circumstances, and when pressed about it further, he said he will be missing the first game. They'd reevaluate for the second game. So clearly it's not injury. I don't think it's passport issues or visa issues. Could it be disciplinary? Because through the grapevine, we hear that it's because of disciplinary issues that Bongo isn't playing. So, who knows, right? He says, with respect to Friday's game, we need to compete in every aspect. It's their backyard, and we have to rely on our experience of playing there before. We need to be resilient, we need to be determined, and we have no excuses because we did well before, and we should be moving forward from this. He's very pleased with the current squad, the training that they did, the gelling that they have together, and he's actually very confident. He said we need to take it one step at a time because somebody, strangely enough, had the audacity to ask if you think we're gonna win the competition. So right now we're trying to get into the competition. So yeah, he kind of brought them back to reality. All right, let me get in there first. He said that the honeymoon is over and we have to handle the business. Trinidad and Tobago needs to get back in major competitions and get that crucial exposure and experience, which makes quite a lot of sense because we've been at some pretty low points of the recent past. The last, I want to say 3-4 years I could remember. So we need to get back where we should be. With Kevin Molino gone, he said he is looking for the Jones brothers, Alvin Jones and Joven Jones, to lead the lines with their experience. When asked about local talent, he said, firstly, glad that the league has restarted and that we have a lot of active young players. And again, he went on to highlight Zoom Zoom and Sween, which again keeps auguring well for those guys and their club. So, and actually that was a game I went and I looked at, and they stood out in that also, so they are consistent. He said all players in the league should be looking to make the national team. That should be their goal, and reiterated that we will need everyone. Good point. When asked about playing against Cuba specifically, he said, we did our homework. They last played a 4-3-3. He is confident that we will do well against them. He said, but be mindful, they're going to throw everything at us because they're playing at home. Could be a potentially hostile environment. But we need to stay disciplined. We need to build our football. and play international football as it should be played. Play with patience and wait to expose them, because he says he's seen some weaknesses from them. Lastly, asked about the game coming up in Trinidad on Tuesday. He said he wants the nation to come out and fully support. He wants them to be proud of our team, and he's really hoping for a full stadium to bring back the love for the game as it should be and prioritize the football as it really should be before. So those were some of the takeaways that I got. Why is a chicken crowing at this hour? Tell me your thoughts. I know most people would have seen interview or part of the interview. Tell me what you think, and are you confident with the 2 games coming up that we will get a positive result? I am, by the way. Even though we're missing 3 players, I still think that we have enough firepower and enough playmakers to get the job done. So thanks again for supporting. Please like, share, and subscribe, and let's continue pushing Trinidad and Tobago football.